I'm Allie. Join me as I show you how to do this simple DiscDuo Path Bracelet. It's nice and easy, just some right angle weave, but you can use it with a variety of beads. This is one of the projects for this month's kit box. Nice and easy one to follow up two little harder projects. And if you need any supplies or want to check that out, look below the video in the description. We put links there for you to get back to our website. Gather up your supplies and let's get started. So I've tried this bracelet a couple of different ways, and I really like this simple way the best. Just two different beads, one that's one hole, one that's two hole. I'm using the Tublet bead as well as the DiscDuo 11-Os and 15-Os, and then a simple ball and hitch clasp. Reason being because this would make a great little anklet as well too, and those stay together nicely. So if you're getting ready for the season of anklets, you are ready to go with this one. So for our project here, you can see that I've already got some of it done, but I'm going to show you basically how to start after adding a stop bead to some green dragon thread, size 8, size 6, doesn't really matter. And we're going through one of the holes of the DiscDuo, just like here. Coming out the DiscDuo then, we are going to grab one 11-O, one Tublet, one 11-O, followed by one more DiscDuo. Now, DiscDuos are not flat or rounded. They're the exact same on both sides, so you don't need to matter which hole you pick it up through. Follow that with the same 11 Tublet 11. You're going to let that drop down to that starter DiscDuo if you're just getting started. And you're going to sew through that second hole of the DiscDuo, the same one that you're coming out of, from the opposite end. This is actually right angle weave if you've never done that. Once you have that on, you're going to go back through the 11-O, Tublet 11-O, treating that as the top of your right angle weave box. So grab onto that 11. From there, we're going to come out the right-hand side of the box, which is going to be that DiscDuo. We're coming out hole number 1 of the DiscDuo, and then we're going to decorate the outside of the DiscDuo just with a nice little gold touch. Gold 11, 15 in that purple color, gold 11, and through the DiscDuo. When I come out the DiscDuo, only one side there is decorated, so we want to do the exact same thing on the opposite side. 11, 15, 11, back through that first hole of the DiscDuo, because we're going to decorate that. Kind of push those down, and then we're going to go back through the 11, 15, 11 through the DiscDuo, and then guess what? We start over. Same exact thing. 11, Tublet 11, new DiscDuo, 11, Tublet 11, back through that DiscDuo. Once again, you go up through the top through that 11 DiscDuo, or sorry, 11 Tublet 11, down that first hole of that DiscDuo, and now we decorate the sides. We pick up the 11, 15, 11, super simple, back up through the DiscDuo, 11, 15, 11, through the opposite side of the DiscDuo to decorate that side. Nice tight little pull yank on the thread, not the needle, and through those seed beads, once again on the right hand side, through the DiscDuo and out. And that's it. It's just that same progression the whole way along this bracelet or anklet until it fits. See how nice and simple that is to go with kind of a little bit more of a decorated design when it comes to the necklace in this month's box. Now to get onto my clasp, I'm going to make a V. So I'm going to take 1, 2, and 3 of my 11-O seed beads. I'm going to grab my clasp, which is that ball and hitch clasp. And just to show you if you've never used it, it looks like a little hitch on a car. You're going to press that onto that ball and hitch, and there you have it. Pop it out, and it has a little pop to it. Again, this is why I said it's nice for an anklet or a bracelet. We're going to go up through that ball and hitch clasp after adding those 3 beads. Come down through bead number 3 that we went through. Add 2 more of your 11s, and then go in to the opposite side of your DiscDuo. So see how that just puts that nice there and at the end. We're going to reinforce that doing that same exact thing 2 more times. So we want a total of 3 threads that are going up and through the clasp, coming around the top of the clasp, going through that 11-0, going down through the side here, back through that DiscDuo, up one more time, and then after we come out through one more time, we're going to sew down into the design. I'm going down through, so you would do one more time and then sew down into the design here, through the DiscDuo. I'm going back the right angle weave a little bit, back through the beads here. And then I'm going to tie off my thread as I get back into the project. And where I like to tie off my thread is an area where you don't see it very well. So I'm going to go underneath that bridge thread there, which is the thread that is connecting that 11 tublet 11. Make that loop, sew through the loop once that I've made, and you see how I'm trying to make sure that it goes in between the seed bead and the DiscDuo there. I'm going to go sew through that loop a second time to make a nice sewer's knot. Oops, and I of course unsewed through it. So I want to make sure that I'm going 2 times in the right direction there. You'll see like a figure 8 there, and you're going to pull nice and tight so that disappears in between the design. I'm going to do that a second time along the project just so I don't have a big knot hanging out. And then I'm just going to take my thread burner and burn my thread edges down. I'm going to go back to the start of the bracelet / anklet, and I'm going to do the same thing on this side. When I started this side, I didn't do that seed bead decoration on the outer edge. So I'm going to do that, taking the stop bead off, adding a needle, do my outside, and then we're going to attach our clasp on the opposite side.
This month, your jewelry collection doesn't just grow, it multiplies. The DiscDuo Path Bracelet, the floral trellis necklace, the pearl spoke earrings. 3 beautiful designs. And with a quarterly subscription, you don't just get 3, you get 9 complete kits. That's roughly $18 per kit. Plus, receive a free bead on it board and an ultimate beading ruler. Everything you need to start creating. 9 kits, 9 creations, 1 simple subscription. PotomacBeads. Create something beautiful.
Once you put that clasp on the other end, you can see how nice and simple and easy this design is. Again, you can use this with tons and tons of different 2-hold to 1-hold beads. Can't wait to see your versions in our Facebook group for beading and jewelry making. As always, thanks so much for joining me in creating this fun and simple DiscDuo Path bracelet. Remember, if you haven't yet, hit that little subscribe button so you don't miss anything from us here at PotomacBeads. Don't forget, if you want to check out our subscription kits as well as the supplies, look below the video. In the description of the video, hit that little show more button and you can see it all right there. As always, again, thanks so much for watching. Stay tuned for more inspirational designs.